Thank you for locking in, family. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And go ahead and make sure, if you're sending roses, appreciate that. If you're hitting the like button, I appreciate that. Thank you for everything you're doing. Miss L, a paper or something. Think a paper crane. I appreciate you, baby. What's up, Louisiana? Hey, y'all, let's get into this letter on the Joe Lockett Show and Joe Lockett Network today on a messy Monday. The letter goes, Joe, I have a dilemma. I listen to your show daily on Facebook. I would love your opinion on my current situation. My girlfriend was a chef and I was a delivery guy. She had the vision. She had the vision. I had the elbow grease. Her money, our sweat, and tears. Those were the days of tireless hustle, endless phone calls, and relentless pursuit of her dreams. Fast forward a few years as meals we served. The business flourished, and so did we as a couple, husband and wife. But as they say, the constant in life is change. After nearly 5 years of marriage, divorce appeared on our path. Last week, I filed for divorce. My lawyer informed my wife that I'm seeking half of the business. After all, I was there from the beginning. Even if I was just a boyfriend, then her husband. She retorted stating it was her money and her dream that started the business. She feels I only did what a supportive partner should do. Is she right or am I right? Well, that's the question we're grappling with. As we navigate these choppy waters, I'm reminded of how laws and regulations vary, how the nature of contributions and the timing of earnings can play a role. I'm learning about community property states, equitability distributions, and in the impact of official business roles. This is not just about who is right or wrong. It's about understanding, acceptance, and hopefully coming to a fair resolution. As we turn the page in our life story, I can't help but hope that despite the strife, we remember the love that brought us together, the dream we built, and find a way forward with respect and dignity. All right, guys, you guys are watching the Lockett Show. It was a message that was written to me by an anonymous listener. And basically, we got a dilemma here on a Messy Monday. Nephew has walked into the building, and nephew, welcome to the show. What's going on, big dog?
I walked into the building.
Yeah, you walked into the building, man.
Oh, what's up, man?
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right, man. Did you hear the letter?
I did.
Okay, so
and I got it pulled up right here.
Okay, and good. I want you to, if you got it pulled up on social media.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you got it pulled up on social media, hey Tam, hey Rachel, how you doing, baby? Lady J, how's it going? Thank you for being in the building. Thank you guys. Go keep hitting the like button. Send the roses and the cranes and all the stuff and putting the hats on and stuff. Because I see other people getting hats. I ain't never got a hat. I got a cowboy hat one time, but I'm just saying. Send me all that good stuff. And again, I want to thank everybody and for buying the merch at joelockett.com. Thank you guys so much for the new product that I put out there. You guys are doing it, and please keep as we continue to build, man. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys just locking in right now on the Joe Lockett Show and Joe Lockett Network, we just read a letter on Messy Monday that was sent. Oh, that go. Okay, somebody said, "Thank you, Lady J. I appreciate you." She sent me I appreciate that. Lisa J. I'm sorry, Lisa J. sent me a cap. See, I finally got my first cap on the show. I like that.
You always cap, so you really got that.
But hey man, I appreciate the cap. I don't know what all that means, but thank you so much, Louisa. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the roses and all that stuff. So I read the letter, and this letter is from a man, and he's divorcing his wife, but they was girlfriend and boyfriend in the beginning, right? And they put that work in. So you pulled up some of the comments on Facebook, nephew. So read some of the comments that you have there.
I'm not reading comments.
No, read a few. Read a few.
Okay. Chanel on Facebook. She said, if it's her dream, why not just let her have it? You want it, leave her in her business alone.
Okay. Go ahead.
Somebody else said, if the business has value, then subtract her initial investment, then split the difference in equity.
Uh-huh.
Somebody else said, I'm confused with all of the love you two have.
No. Read the names. I want the names out there.
Okay, the last one was Donna.
Uh-huh.
This one is from Miss Johnson.
Okay, Miss Johnson, go ahead.
Because I can't.
Okay, Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson. I'm confused with all the love you two had for each other. After only 5 years, you're ready to call it quits. You need to try and work whatever it is out and save your marriage. So people from some stories. Oh my goodness.
Read the short ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the short ones. The last short one would be a woman would be asking for half of the mutual assets, and she would get it. And most people would sympathize with her if she gave up her dream to support his. If his story is true and happened the way he stated, then he deserves the same.
All right, let's get into it. It's you guys locked into Joe Lockett Show. I just read a letter from one of our listeners that love listening to our show. I appreciate you, Big Dog, for writing to the show and having the courage to actually write into the show, because a lot of men don't do this. But he wrote into the show, and he's basically stating that he started a catering business with his girlfriend. They got married, been married for over 5 years, and he decided to file for divorce, and he wants half. And nephew, your thoughts before I get into mine.
I share a little bit of what a few of them said. As far as with if roles was reversed,
I got a mustache from Lady J. Thank you.
Yeah, if roles was reversed, then I can see sympathy being a part of this, and it's being looked at a little bit more favorable. If you put in to help build this business from the ground up, I would say you're due to something in that business.
Okay,
like it's getting built from the ground up, and you're one of the few that helped make it get built. You know what I mean? You're one of the few that helped the foundation and built it up. I would say you do to whatever it is, it's a fair share. But if it's not your business, fair share is all you get. You don't get half.
Okay, so Glitter says,
is it his business?
He worked with her to help her live her dream. Okay,
but it's her business.
Well, it's when they got married, it became their business. She started out as her business.
I mean, like, who named? Do we know?
Bro, when you married, everything becomes y'all. So when they got married, it's their business. Don't matter who name
it is like that,
bro. It doesn't matter. Once you get married, it's half. It is their business. No matter who started it out. If she didn't come,
I know
if she didn't get a prenup. If she didn't get a prenup when they got married.
I know what the prenup does, but
if she did not,
votes, they got his name down for who.
Bro, again, once you got married, it can be Joe business. Joe, okay. If I get married right now and don't put it in a prenup, my house, everything that I have becomes her house, her business, and everything. But I put in a prenup.
She's not due to half of that. I
like I said, when you get married to somebody, right? What's yours is theirs, and what's theirs is yours, sir. Glitter says her money, her dream, hers, and his sweat. A dilemma. Why does he want to take her life work away? Okay, this is what. Okay, listen, y'all. I read through the comments, and most women were on her side. Okay, about it's hers, and why does he want to get a divorce? I don't give a flying flip why this man want to get a divorce. Y'all don't ask a woman why she want to get a divorce from a man. When she's tied up and fed up, it's not one freaking time that I've seen women get out there and say, well, why does she want to divorce a man? If she want a divorce, she want a divorce. She deserves half. It's what they say. No.
But in women's defense, they usually just tell you why they wanted the divorce.
Well,
but you usually don't have to ask. They just say it.
If she say, I don't like him anymore, that's her right.
That's her reason.
Her breath stank, his breath stank, that's her right. She want to go. She should be able to go.
That's her reason.
Again, so it doesn't matter why he wants a divorce. Whatever it is, he wants a divorce from her. Period. The man said he's filing for divorce, which means when I'm reading between the lines, he's fed up with whatever's going on and it's not working 5 years into the relationship, into the marriage. Okay. So whatever it is. So again, and he says he wants half of the business. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with this? Hey, Tamise, what is wrong with him wanting half of the business? Because here's the problem that I see, y'all. If a woman started out with me and helped me build my radio show, right? And she answered the phones, right? Right? She took phone calls. She went and set up the meetings and did all of that. That y'all are going to say, you helped me start this business. It was just me and you. We got married, right? And the podcast the radio show turned into a podcast. It became successful, right? And she decides for whatever reason, I spend enough time with her. She won't have. What are women going to say? She deserves half because she put that work in. She needs to be paid for what she did. Nobody's going to ask why, when, how, for how long, what kind of work she did. Was she an employee? No. She believed in your dream and put her time into your vision, into your business. No matter, even if as a man, I had the vision, I put the money up, I did anything, women are going to walk into their relationship and say, she deserves half, so kiss my ass. He deserves half. Or she need to pay him out the business. He was there day one. He was her day one when nobody believed in her money or her dream. He believed in her. That's when the business first got started. He was there. Kiss my ass, he deserved half. Period. Okay?
Wow.
Like I said, kiss my ass, he deserved half. Whatever it is, I don't care. If the man is getting a divorce, I don't want to hear it. Whatever, if they get a divorce, he deserves half of every single thing that's going on. And if she can't pay it, she needs to sell the business or do whatever. The same thing a man has to do because he put that work into her vision. She is responsible for the exact same thing. I don't give a flying flip. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear about these women talking about why about this and what about this if he a man. Nope. Kiss my ass, give him half. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear nothing about a man. A man deserves the same benefits in a marriage that a woman does. The same exact benefits. Skip me, and I'm telling y'all today, skip me with the crap about, well, if you a man, you gonna do this. No, if you a woman, hold the same energy. If you a woman, walk your ass away and move on down the road when it comes time for you to get a divorce from a man. But you ain't gonna walk away. Too, if I'm successful, you want a piece of that success. So if you're behind success or off the end of my dog, what?
These dudes that say that too, though.
You what?
That if you handle your divorce a little different.
Okay, and if that's what he want to do, okay, fine. But what I'm saying is, he deserves by right, by law. He put that work in like a woman. He deserves the same thing a woman would get without any questions. I don't want to hear her money. I don't want to hear about she's a woman and why he gonna leave her like that, because ain't none of y'all behind sitting there at any point in time talking about what about that man. Even if when she wants half, it's going to make his behind start all over again. Y'all don't care. She deserves it, and whatever he got to do, figure it out. So the same thing goes for her. If he deserves it and it goes down, guess what? She needs to figure it out. I'm just saying at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that. Stop it. Stop the goddamn press. Bruh. If you file for the divorce, I don't care where you file. I'm between you and your wife. All I'm saying is, I do believe you deserve half. If you can prove that you was there from day one, being her day one, and believed in her dream, because her money and her dream don't mean anything if she ain't got somebody to finally first and foremost believe in it.
But Joe,
what?
I want to break down this level.
Okay, break it down.
I want to break it down.
Well, break it down, sir. You can break it down, lay it down, slide it down. That ain't gonna change. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
You Mr. Set in his ways.
Yes, Luna. Yes, nothing.
First off, I'm just reading how he said these words.
Okay.
He said these words is pretty interesting to me.
Okay.
Because instead of saying that we hit a rough patch or anything like that, he said divergence.
Okay. Mean differences. They get some differences.
I know.
Okay.
My thing of I'm reading in between what's not being said.
Okay, what's not
because we don't know her part to why they're getting.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, dude.
No, it don't. When a woman wants a divorce, it don't matter why.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm
No,
doing that.
You can't do that because we do ask or even do hypothesizes
When
or
a
whatever
woman,
on the dude half.
when a woman wants a divorce and she wants,
But how do we handle it?
we have to accept it.
No, I'm talking about me and you. When
What do you mean?
when we hear these stories, we do ask.
I went through a
About the other
divorce.
side.
My wife asked me for a divorce. I'm gonna tell you how I handled it. Okay.
No, Joe. I'm
What?
saying when they write into you see you're so triggered right now. Chill out.
Bruh,
It's not us in the story.
Because when I read these women letters, and when I read their comments on social media, bro, it infuriated me how quickly they change their energy because it's a woman and a man is taking what's rightfully his.
But
That's what triggered me.
But women do that.
But no, bro, it's crap. It's crap, bro. But no, keep the same energy that you had, okay? When a woman wants a divorce and she put that work and sweat equity into that man's business, y'all would quickly say, don't ask no question. She deserves half.
But what you think could have led to the dude
I don't
asking for
care.
divorce?
I don't care what led to
Oh my
it.
God, Joe.
I don't care.
Hold on. You gotta have fun with this, man. You're so into this.
What, man?
You're so into this.
No,
This is
I'm
not us.
I don't care. I really don't give a fuck what a man wants a divorce. I'm saying give him half.
Oh
Or
my
buy him
God.
out.
Give him half. Cool. That could be how you feel. I just want to know why it is that he will want the divorce. What will push him so far to get the divorce?
Maybe, hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetical.
Okay, maybe she's into the business, not paying enough attention to him. Maybe he feels underappreciated, like a woman does. Who knows? Who knows why the hell a man don't want a divorce?
I mean, the roles is getting squished in the woman's spot right now.
Again, bro, he probably feel that he's trying to do something, she's not being supportive, or she's making money and she's forgetting what he put into the business. So he's like, okay, well, if you want this business, give me my half and I'm out. Okay, fine.
Or somebody cheated.
He didn't say that.
I mean, but
I mean, you know, regardless of the situation, if he cheated, she would have been asking for the divorce. So you saying hypothetically, because he filed for divorce, she probably cheated then.
She probably did.
Okay, then again, I don't care.
Probably saw something through the phone.
I don't give a flying flip. Give the man half. Shut up. Move on with your business. I don't care about if it's gonna send her into bankruptcy. I don't care how bad it's gonna be for her.
Oh,
I don't care. She got to start up, bruh. Because women, when it comes time when they want a divorce, they want their alimony, they want their child support, they want their half. Whatever you got to go do to make that happen, go get a second job, go get 3 jobs, go out there and sell your house, sell your car, go out there and prosecute on the street. Whatever you got to go do, you need to make that happen. And that's what the judge is going to tell you. We don't care. These are your responsibilities. So when that man filed for the divorce, I want the same energy. It's a business. He was there. And if you go by the court of law, they're going to get the exact same thing, bro. That, hey, it's y'all business. If she wanted a prenup, she should have got that before she got married. And she did. So it is what it is. At the end of the day,
I think it'd be harder for him to get it though.
Why?
Because it's a lot of stuff in play for it not to be even like that.
Bruh,
Just as much as we say it is, there's a lot of stuff in play.
No, marriage, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: marriage property is marriage property. Business is business. When it comes to kids, there's a bias. But when it comes to business and property, bro, the law is very clear. Half is half. If y'all been married for a certain period of time, bro, depending on the states that you live in, certain states laws do change and vary. I'm going to say that. But for the most part, bro, houses, cars, whatever, if you get a divorce, she gets half. He gets half. Y'all divide. What the judge say? Y'all divide y'all assets. The business is an asset to y'all. Y'all were both making money off of that business. So that business belongs. I don't care if her name is on it. Once she became Mrs. Lockett, that became my business too. If I had a business and I didn't get a prenup, let's be clear, and she was my wife and she wanted a divorce, and my business was worth $1 million, they're gonna say, "What's your bottom line you're taking in?" If I'm taking $200,000 in a month, she gonna get half of that, or she gonna get half of what the business is worth, or I got to buy her out, or I got to pay her monthly payments. Some way, somehow, that is business. So either you sell the business, you make her a partner, and y'all pay for a lifetime, and she get percentage of those profits every month, or whatever it is. But she is your partner, point blank, whatever it is. No prenup, you stuck. So he stuck like Chuck. So she stuck like Chuck. I don't care how. Here's the thing, bro. I'm all about taking care of women, but I don't care that she's a woman at this point. I'm just being honest, bro. I don't care about her being a woman at this point. Bro, because if I feel that I put my hard-earned work into this, I'm not gonna let you walk away with 5 years of my life. Just like a woman would feel. Why would I let you walk away? Because I'm a man. I'm gonna let you keep your life and let another dude go ahead and come on in there and you move on. I divorce you. I move on and let you continue to live your life. What woman does that?
But most folks say that and didn't really put in that.
He said what he put in, though, bro. He said day one, he was there doing all the laborious tasks of things that need to be done to help her out. He was there day one. He was there. Luna said, cheaper to keep. I get a side dude and stay married. Look like the white people. I mean, I hear what y'all saying, but Lady J, you get what I'm saying. Okay, the wife's gonna make him buy out. Okay, I mean, no. This is the wife owns the wife. This is the wife's business. The husband wanted a divorce, y'all. So the the husband's gonna make her buy out. This ain't about the wife. Okay, at the end of the day, she need to pay him. What would you settle for? Okay, we can do that. But what you're not finna do is just go ahead and keep that whole business. Because a woman in the situation 9 times out of 10, you ain't walking away from a profitable marriage that you contribute to for 5 years. That's 5 years of your life plus whatever, however long y'all was together as being girlfriend and boyfriend. I was there to help you blossom that vision. He said, I want my money. Make him whole. Make him whole. That's all I'm saying. You need to make him whole or figure out why this man wanted a divorce and try to keep him. One of the two. One of the two. Because now what you have is community property. That belongs to us. I want my money. Honey, I love you, but figure it out.
Yeah, I love him that much. You dipping on him.
To death do us part, exactly. I had a business, but my ex signed a prenup. Again, if you got a prenup, that's cool. But here's my thing when it comes to all the prenups and stuff like that, right? I don't mind being in a business with a woman that got a prenup, okay? But understand, when you saying you want a prenup, please understand what you're telling me. If something happens, you don't want me to be a part of this business. So as a married couple, right? Don't expect your wife or your husband to put a lot of energy and time into your business because I'm getting nothing out of it as your husband. You don't want to give me anything out of your business, which is respectful, but please don't ask me to contribute to your business. Or if I'm contributing anything, I want to be paid, a salary, or I want to be paid for whatever you're doing, whatever I'm doing for you as your husband. Because you made this. When it comes to when you sign a prenup, you're making it a business proposition with your wife or husband. Understand that. Because whose side is on is a business proposition. So as you're going into that, I mean, you saying I don't want anything more than what I came in with and my fair share, or what the law say I can get once it's time for me to leave. Or you say you're gonna pay me this, and I don't want to try to, I don't want to rob you or rake you over the coals. So whatever this value is, this is what I decided to take. Cool. But how many times we've seen women sign prenups, and then once because this man is worth a whole lot more money, what they want to get out the prenup, saying they was under arrest, saying that they felt some kind of way, they was under pressure,
stressed out,
they had no idea, they was stressed.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
And you know what a lot of people say? You know something? He's a billionaire now. She deserves some of that $1 billion. No, the hell she don't. She saw the prenup when he was a millionaire. She don't deserve that $1 billion money. She was with him and did what? But women would say that woman deserves some of that $1 billion money, right? And she don't have to live up to. She shouldn't have to live up to the $1 million prenup that she signed. She should get some of that $1 billion money. $1 billion. Okay, that's the way y'all ladies feel. So be it. If I marry you, I want some of that $1 billion money too. I want you to be the same energy that you're giving to a lady and you support her. Give the same energy to that man for what he does. If he does the exact same thing a woman does, because sometimes, man, a woman just be married. Okay, let's talk about this, nephew.
Okay.
NFL, NBA, MLB. What is the woman doing to make that money?
Oh, with the sport? Absolutely nothing.
Man, he got that contract, right? She was there supporting him, right?
Okay.
No, she was there supporting him, right?
Okay.
He got a multi-million-dollar contract. She's his wife. Okay? She got the kids, and she's taking care of the kids, right?
I mean, that's a job.
Okay.
That's a job.
So he got a $200 million contract, right? She got the kids. She's at home taking care of the kids. He just signed another contract for $500 million. Her job stayed the same, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes time for a divorce, if he don't have a prenup, guess what he gonna have to do?
pay half of every last one of them contracts.
And any endorsement that he got coming in. And he's gonna have to pay child support.
Oh yeah, because she's gonna put him on child support right after.
Yeah. And alimony.
Oh.
So not only she gonna get houses, cars, child support, and alimony from this dude for doing the same exact job that she started with.
She gonna take half of my career from me.
Bruh, for a certain period of time.
Woo!
So let me say this. When a man finds himself in that position, why not take it, bro? Because she gonna get hers.
You drive a hard bargain.
Bro, I'm saying, I believe every woman that sits home while a guy out there making millions of dollars taking care of the house and the home, I believe you should get paid. But get paid how much money? Some of these women are getting paid.
So do you put your wife?
Bruh.
Do you do a prenup and put your wife on the
Bruh, hold on.
On the timestamp?
You out here either hitting balls, running up and down hills, doing all this work. She's taking care of the kids when you was $1 million guy. Now you're a multi-million dollar guy. And each time you become a multi-million dollar guy,
her job getting more and more expensive.
And her job is easy at home because she got cooks. She got nannies. You're paying for all of that.
Wait. That's dangerous. We assuming.
Okay, bro.
I mean, because all of them don't have cooks, but most of them do. Most of them do.
Got people cooking for them. Most women got people shopping for them. Most women got nannies taking care of their kids. And
millionaire women.
I'm talking about millionaire women. And again, I'm not mad at it, but what I'm saying is, if a woman married to a multi-millionaire deserves that much money for the job that she does, however intense or unintense it may be, skip me, bruh, get your money. Get your money out of that business and let her figure that out.
What Childish Gambino say? Get your money back, me.
Supports and runs the household. Okay.
They ain't like that.
Okay, but hold on.
They ain't listen to none of that. They ain't like that.
Listen, I gotta say this to women that's married to guys that got a lot of money. You're not supporting. You may be running the household, but he's supporting the household. Okay, he is his money. The money that he's out there working for. Like if a woman, when a woman is sitting in Stedman's Oprah position, she got Stedman. Oprah is supporting the household, not Stedman. Stedman ain't doing a doggone thing. Stedman ain't cutting no grass. Stedman ain't just trimming no hedges. Stedman ain't taking out no trash.
Stedman ain't doing nothing.
Stedman ain't doing nothing. Okay, let me just keep it real. Stedman ain't doing washing no cars. Stedman ain't doing none of that, bro.
Why?
Exactly. So the woman, bro, let me just say this. A woman 9 times out of 10 got a man with that kind of bread. She ain't doing a whole lot. She his wife, and I'm not saying it in a bad manner, but let's just be real. Stedman ain't doing nothing. Stedman ain't washed the car since he was a kid.
Shout out to Stedman.
Shout out to Stedman. I wish I could be Stedman, okay? Well,
I'm trying to be you, big dog.
Hey, Stedman ain't clean no toilets. Stedman is carrying back. Hold on. Stedman don't even have to carry Oprah back. The most he does for his wife is open the door when he's with her and pull out her chair. That's about the most he does. And ask her, is she okay? But Stedman ain't doing no work. Stedman nails look just as good as Oprah does. Come on now.
They do it for the same person.
So when women start telling me, well, I did this for no, the man put everything in place, and your job at the house is very minimal for the most part. You may be managing stuff at the house, and I'm not trying to memorize what women do. I'm not trying to put a price tag on what you're doing. It is what it is. He can afford it. I get it. But stop acting like the woman at home is doing so much when you're married to a multi-million dollar guy, because you don't have to. You don't have to, bro. You really don't. There is a maid cleaning your house. Okay? You got people out there washing your cars and taking care of your lawn every day. You cutting the checks. And if he want to, he got a staff member working for you. And guess what? Most women have. She have an assistant. We both know that. We know how this thing works. They got an assistant. We deal with guys that got a bunch more paper than we got. And they got other people doing stuff for them. They sit around and wait for other people to do stuff for them. Do they not, nephew?
They do.
Huh? And they show up and do what they gotta go do, and they gone. And their people take care of everything else. That's the way that works when you got. So again, if a man's in a position where the woman got the paper and he wants to have to give it to him, they're getting surrogates to keep keep them from getting pregnant. Sometimes they do, y'all. Y'all locked into the Joe Lockett Show. Hold on, Joe. You're calling me out on a prenup. No, I'm just saying it's calculated by the earnings made during the marriage. I understand all of that. But if a woman is calculated by all the earnings made through a marriage, so should a man.
You know them boys get taxed up. I want to hear that. The boys get taxed.
But after tax money, right? Whatever that business is bringing in, that man deserves half. I don't want to hear nothing about anything else.
No, I was saying when they calculate the earnings for
hey, Andrea, how's it going? Hey, Adina, how's it going? And I'm saying, thank you for the live, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, y'all need to start with this nonsense. Because I'm a man, don't mean that I should give away my rights because you're a woman and I put in the same amount of work. When this man wrote the letter in, his statement was, and I'm gonna read this letter again
with big words.
Okay, in the early days, my wife was the chef and I was the delivery guy. Well, it was girlfriend.
Hey man, tax that gas up.
She had the vision. I had the elbow grease. Let me say that again. My girlfriend was the chef and I was the delivery guy. She had the vision. I had the elbow grease. He started speaking French at this point. He said, we built a catering business from the ground up. Her money, our sweat, and tears. Those were the days of tireless hustle, endless phone calls, and relentless pursuit of her dreams. Now, if she didn't want that help, why she just didn't say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and pay you as an employee to make sure you hold because this is my business. I don't want you to be a part of it. But she gladly took the help from her boyfriend. She gladly took the help. Fast forward a few years, we tied the knot. Before she tied the knot, why come she didn't get the prenup? Just what I was say. Fast forward a few years, because now but listen. Pursuit of her dream. Fast forward a few years, we tied the knot. That was her time to go ahead and make a business decision, but she didn't.
But you know there's a little stigma.
No. Okay,
she probably wouldn't even thought she got married.
And they would say the same thing for a man. Let me keep going here. Okay, our love story was a rich and flavorful as the meals we served. Oh, he's good with his words. The business flourished, and so did we as a couple and husband and wife.
This is an English teacher.
But as they say, the only constant in life is change. After nearly 5 years of marriage, a divergence appeared on our path. Last week, I filed for divorce. My lawyer informed my wife that I'm seeking half of the business. After all, I was there from the beginning, even if I was just the boyfriend, then the husband. She retorted, stating it was her money and her dream that started the business. She feels I only did what a supportive partner should do.
Yeah, she married.
Really? Really? This is what we doing? Really? So if a man said the exact same thing, how would women react to that? You do what a supportive girlfriend should do. How would that come across?
Oh no, he disrespectful. He telling what a woman should do or what she shouldn't do. He mansplaining.
Right. I'm just saying. He deserved half of the business or half of the profits as long as they're in that business together or for a certain period of time. Or she need to buy him out.
Yeah.
That's their business. Okay? So is she right or am I? Well, that's the question we're grappling with. As we navigate these choppy waters, I'm reminded of how laws and regulations vary, how the nature of contributions and timing of earnings can play a role. Let me read that again. I'm reminded of how laws and regulations vary, how the nature of contributions and the timing of earnings can play a role. I'm learning about community property states, equitable distribution, and the impact of official business roles. This is not just about who's right or wrong. It's about understanding, acceptance, and hopefully coming to a fair resolution. As we turn the page in our life story, I can't help but hope that despite the strife, we remember the love that we love together, the dream we built, and find a way forward with respect and dignity. Now, he wrote this letter very eloquently, and I love the way he put it because most women be like, when they want out, they want out. They're not trying to leave you whole. Most women, when they're going through a divorce and they feel they deserve half because she was there, there is no question, nephew. This is the problem I got. There is no question about what she should get. It's automatically, if she his wife and he didn't get a prenup, she deserves half. No matter what. No one is asking what did he do? What did she do? Why she want a divorce? They just saying, hey, boom, she deserves half. So when this man said he wants a divorce and he wants half of the business, why is it a problem? Ms. Hanson, get over it and move on. You delivered the food she cooked, most likely bought. Ms. Hanson, you need to go sit down somewhere. You need to go sit down somewhere. Because at the end of the day,
get over it.
Yeah. And I promise you, and I promise you, Ms. Hanson, you're not walking away from your husband if he got a successful business that you have started, and you just gonna walk away with it. Stop it. She better look like Halle Berry. I don't care how she look. I want my money.
Preferably Nia Long. And happy birthday to her, by the way. Her fine self. She's like 53.
Oh yeah, but Nia Long is fine.
Nia Long is a different type of flavor.
Okay, let me say this to women. The only reason why some women will walk away from a financial bliss, right, is because they are sick, they are, and they don't want to go through the fight of it. So I'm not going to give you a cookie because if you decided to walk away from a situation where you could have financially got paid, you didn't want to go to the house level. You were just ready to go, or you had something better to run to. So stop it, because most women are going to get half. Okay, you are the very few. There are very few women out there who's going to walk away from something that they help a man started and don't take nothing from it at the end of the day. Very few. And if you did that, kudos to you. But I'm asking you, why did you do it? Because some people will tell me, well, women say, I left for my peace of mind. I didn't want anything. I just wanted that. I didn't want to fight with them over anything. I was just gone. That's your choice. But by law, you had a right to go for it. And I'm saying 80% of women do take their man to the bank on that note. Hey y'all, go peace of mind and everything. Hey y'all, Barry had a payroll. I don't know what that is. Too many crybabies. You crybaby when you get what's rightfully yours.
Y'all like really egging
so
this on.
No, but
they really egging this on.
No, here's the thing. No, but if the man is the crybaby, what are women?
Don't do that.
No, hell no. We ain't gonna play games today. If a man is a crybaby and did the exact same thing a woman did and the marriage didn't work and he wanted a divorce and he won't have, if he's considered a crybaby, what the hell is the woman considered?
She is considered a woman.
That's a crybaby. That's a crybaby.
You coming in for a fight on Monday.
Bro, no, I'm coming in real. Bro, I went through a divorce. Okay? I walked away. I could have taken half of my wife. I didn't. I don't want no kudos for it. But I walked away. I could have taken. She was making more than me. I could have went after her. My lawyer told me I was stupid. But I could have got half of the house. I could have got half. I could have went after everything that was there if I wanted to. And the information I found out later, I really could have went in and took a lot.
But you didn't.
But I'm saying it's his right though.
Oh, okay. Whether he wanted to.
Whether he wanted to or not. And he shouldn't be considered a crybaby or anything else for doing what he feels that he wants to do because he deserves it. He's her husband. He helped build that business. He deserves half. He's not a crybaby. He's claiming what's his. Just like if vice versa. She could walk away or he could walk away. But if a person chooses to say they want their portion of the time that they want to be paid for, you don't get paid for it. I mean, there are women who dudes never pay child support. And some women are okay with that. So be it, but she deserves child support. I don't know if y'all ever knew this story. Will Smith, okay? Y'all know Will Smith, right? I'm bringing him into this. Will Smith had to pay his own child support, $140,000 for himself. You heard what I said? Will Smith had to pay his own back child support, $140,000 for himself. I know you wonder, how did that happen? Imagine that. You're a kid and you wind up having to pay a child support. He had to wind up paying child support for himself, $140,000. You know why?
Yeah, I got a brain fart.
Because it was found out that Will Smith's father and mother never got a divorce. Okay.
Okay.
And when I think either his father went for a name change or his mom went for a name change. but whenever they went for the whenever no, this is what it was. His mother and father never filed for a divorce, and they were going through some papers, and they realized that they found some papers where the mama had signed the divorce paper. Dad never signed the divorce papers. So dad went ahead and signed the divorce paper. When dad signed the divorce papers and they turned the divorce papers in, the law kicked in. Will Smith was a grown man. But once they signed the divorce papers, he never paid child support to the mom. So the child support paper came to the mom saying that he owed $140,000 of child support. And the mom said, I want every damn penny. So it triggered that Will Smith's father owed his mama $140,000 that he did not have. And if he didn't pay the money, they was going to take his father to jail. So guess who wound up paying the $140,000?
Will did.
Will paid $140,000 and cut a check to his dad to give it to his mom. So Will wound up paying $140,000 for his own back child support.
Okie dokie.
But the end part of the story is once his mom found out that Will had gave his father the money, she gave the money back to Will. That's the caveat to the story. But what I'm saying is, when the law kicks in, bro, it is what it is. It has the law has no prejudice. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It does not kill your situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But think about it. Will Smith wound up paying $140,000 for his own child support that his dad didn't pay because they decided to divorce her. Think about that. So, and everybody was like, rightfully so, give that woman her money. He owes her $140,000. Now, that would have been a man, and he was owed $140,000. Well, that was a long time ago.
Move on.
Move on. Let it go. You're a crybaby.
Ain't you a man?
Bruh. Y'all need to skip me. So, again, if women want fair, y'all always say y'all want to be treated equal and fair.
Don't put equality in this.
Bruh, it's equal and fair. I'm just saying, equal and fair. People acting like they don't understand that when you get married, I turns into we. Yeah, but this is the problem that I have, America, and everybody listen to the show. If you guys locked into Joe Lockett Show, I just finished reading a messy letter that we was sent about a young man that's filing for divorce from his wife. He helped to start a catering business, married for 5 years. He's filing for divorce and he wants half. I'm going to say a plethora of women on social media are saying that he's wrong. And they want to know why he's filing for the divorce. They need more information. Why do you need more information? A lot of women, y'all ain't asking if that woman says she won't out, she won't half of the business, and she told her story of what she did. 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna side with that woman. He gonna be okay. He a man, figure it out. Okay. Well, she made a bad business move. If she really didn't want her husband help, she should have got a prenup. But let me tell you something. She wouldn't have got no prenup because why? She wanted his help.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted that free labor. You see what I'm saying? Whatever he was doing for that business, she wasn't gonna make that man sign a prenup because she knew at the end of the day that she wouldn't get that ring on her finger. You see what I'm saying? So she wasn't no way in the world she was gonna sit there and tell that man, I want a prenup with this business. She knew then the value of what he was. That's why she didn't get a prenup. She knew his value. So if you know this man's value, don't start acting stupid when he come in and he asks for his value out of the business that he helped you build. Pay the man. It is what it is. He delivered the good big deal. Had it been working, he would have the time to do it. He delivered the good big deal. Had he been working, he wouldn't have. But he wasn't working. And who says he wasn't working? Who says he wasn't doing it in his spare time?
Yeah, hold on. Let's not.
See, Ms. Hanson, you need to stop. You're trying to put this man in a box and saying all he did was. If that's the case, Ms. Hanson, I'm going to take I'm going to take the way you're saying this. All he did was, well, when it comes to a man, all you did was take care of the house. I went ahead and got this work. When you marry a man that got money, you ain't got as much money he did. All you did was take care of the house. You don't deserve half of that man big old salary that he get. You don't deserve all these nice cars and a whole house and a house and an element. You don't deserve it because all you did was big whoop-de-doo. You just took care of the house with a nanny and with my money. That's what you did. See, you don't want to put that in a box because it don't sound right when a man said about all a woman did was. Because that man, because of his money, he didn't need you. He decided he chose you. But let's just be real. A man that got a whole bunch of money can have a nanny, and he can get somebody to take care of his kids and pay them. He could have paid you a salary and been done with you. So do you deserve half of that man money that he go out there and work for and toil for and get hurt for? Do you deserve half? Yes, you do, because you're his wife. So please tell me why when this man became her husband, he don't deserve half. See, we're not gonna sell short what a man does, and you're gonna sell, and you want all the high-end profit at the end of the day. Again, if you walked away from a relationship that had a lot in it and you walked away, that's you. But the law says that you could have got half. So we're not gonna give you a cookie because you decided to walk away, because you walked away for a specific reason. Whatever your reason was, you walked away. But if you didn't have that reason, you would have wanted half. But you don't get a cookie. Like me, I walked away. I could have got a part of what my ex-wife had. I walked away, but I don't get no cookie for it. I had my reason for walking away, but I don't need no cookie for it. But by law, I could have took it to the bank. He was unemployed. No, how is he unemployed if he's working his wife to work in their business? He's not unemployed. See, you're making assumptions of what he could or could not done. We don't know whether he's unemployed, because again, if the business in the beginning was not making money, they both had to be working. Go ahead.
I think she assuming when they're getting a divorce or whatever that he's not there anymore and that he would have been working.
He deserves half. He deserves. Okay, Dima said this. He don't deserve half if she don't deserve half in the same situation. Go ahead, nephew. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying. I think they assuming that after he claimed he wanted a divorce, that he would want to not work there no more, or he would be there in the surroundings, so he'd have been doing some other job.
He could have been delivering food when he got off work. Who said he was delivering food for the full time? He could have been delivering the food when he got off work in his spare time. So you're assuming. So let's not do that.
You don't deserve.
Let's do that, Ms. Hanson. Let's not do that. Let's not sit there and say, see, you belittling what that man did. Again, all she had to do was hire somebody to deliver the food, but she took his free services. So don't say all he did was he did that at the count of his heart. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to call him. I don't know how to call him, but what I'm saying is we're making a whole big issue about what he did. We never asked the woman what she did. Your role in the house. Do we ask when she did it? Did she have a job? Did she do anything? Your role in the house, you were a supportive role. You took care of the house while he went out there and worked. We don't ask you, did you cook? Did you clean? Did you do anything? You could have been sitting at home, like I said, with the nanny and the so let's not do that. It does not matter what he did, when he did it, how he did it. So unless you put the same onus on a woman, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Because when a woman saying, I was there to support your dream and I'm a multi-millionaire, really, what is she doing? When a man making all the money and you don't have to work, you working by choice, what are you really doing here? What really are you doing? Now, it sounds good when we talk about it on social media and in public that she was a supportive wife. She was there for him. She raised his kids. She did this and she went to school. She ain't did nothing no more than the average woman do in America. That's what every woman does. So it takes millions of dollars to do that? No, it doesn't. But again, I get it. I understand it. I'm not mad at what women get when they're with a rich guy. So what I'm saying is when a man is in the same situation, the same energy, don't go asking a bunch of questions. Because the supportive role as a wife is a supportive role as a wife, whether she's doing nothing or nothing.
I have a question. I haven't been in those predicaments, so I'm full of questions at this point. But in that sense, when you guys are getting to the table, lawyers are being met and it's being talked about. Is that when you start breaking down the roles in the business itself? If somebody's trying to get something out of it?
I think at the end of the day, you start breaking down the roles and when did they start, and also it goes again by the state you're living in and the laws and what you're entitled to. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all about law. Some laws you're not. Some states, by some laws, he may not be able to get everything. I don't know what state he's calling in from, but I'm saying whatever state he's in, because she don't have a prenup, and because of the business and whatever community property and assets and business LLCs, whatever that is, and however she got that set up, bro. Whatever he's entitled to, if his name is on those bank accounts and he's been contributing to this business, it's just like as a woman would have been. you're going to say that woman deserves half if she's asking for it, and she's going to get it. And she's going to get it. So vice versa, that man should get every single penny that he deserves that he put into that business. I don't care if he can go get a job. I don't care if he's a man. I don't want to hear that. No, marriage is marriage. Marriage is 50-50. It ain't just when a woman wants out and she won't have. If a man wants out of a successful marriage and he won't have and he done put in, he should get half. Now, what I don't like is these women marry these guys that got money, like you see some of these celebrities, and then they want to come in, they get a whole lot of money. I don't agree with that. Like the situation with Wendy Williams' husband. The way he did his wife, yeah. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, you did a whole lot, but you get paid, along the way. Now he's taking alimony and all the stuff from the woman and supporting and doing and taking her money to support another woman. I think that's lethal what he did and what he's been trying to do to Whitney.
I mean, but wouldn't the same rules apply with there? When the same rules apply with that? I mean, it's on your morals at this point. But
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. On your morals, but I'm saying if it's there for the taking, and that's what he's doing, he goes to the court of law. If he can get it, he should get it. Do I like it? No. But if Wendy did not protect herself, that's the law. Because if it was vice versa, she would get it and people would say, she deserved it, regardless if she's with another man or not. How many women won't get married? Let's say this now. Let's be real, ladies. How many women won't get married because she's receiving alimony from her husband and she stopped receiving alimony once she get married?
Oh, word. That stopped when you get married?
In some divorce decrees, that's the way it works. Once she get married, she's no longer able to get alimony from her husband or whatever the case may be. How many women do not get married or just have a man with her, but she's still getting her husband paycheck, her ex-husband paycheck?
I don't believe in the marriage title. I'm a more
bruh. When it's like that for the women who takes advantage of the law, women are okay with it. So again, I can't be mad when a dude finds himself in that situation and he's doing the exact same thing. It is what it is at the end of the day, especially if he was there from day one and the business got built. Hey man, if you're a day one woman or man, whatever it is, whatever your supportive role, and you become Stedman, you need half. You need half. A woman ain't no fool. But Wendy's husband had an executive producer credit, a six-figure salary. Again, like I said, I don't agree with what he's doing to Wendy Williams. I really don't. Even if it's by law, right? But by law, if he's able to get it, I mean, he got to get what he's going to get, what he's going to get. But like I said, if you have any love for this woman or anything at the end of the day, and I don't know what she did to him, I don't care. But I'm just saying at some point for me, because I know this business, I'm going to take the money that I get and I'm going to go and build something else with somebody else if I don't want to be with this woman. And if I'm a man, I only want what's rightfully I feel I deserve. And once I get on my feet, I'm going to cut off whatever support she's giving me. I'm going to cut that off anyway because I don't want a woman continues to take care of me. You see what I'm saying? So once I get what I need out of this, no matter if the law says I can keep going, me as a man, I'm going to get what I need, get what I want, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure we got kids, make sure our kids are okay. So you can take the money that you're going to give to me and make sure you put it there for our kids and our grandkids. I will probably do that. But for it's just me taking money from my ex-wife for a long period of time because I can, me as a man, I'm not going to do it. But if it's there and that's what I want to go do, I don't think I should be crucified for doing exactly what a woman does. Business is business. If you as smart and savvy as a business person, see, men and women, you think the man services is good or the woman service is good as you're building, right? That's why you want to prenup. Because when a man starts a business with you or the woman starts a business with you and they're there from day one, baby, I got you, no matter what, because that's your day one. But when things go bad, now everybody started climbing up and the business is successful. And if they take their portion out of it, you ain't got the money to pay them. Now you got to close the business down, or now you got to go get a loan and pay them. Now you're looking at them kind of crazy. See, this is what's going on in this business, right? Whatever he wants, she don't have the money. So she either got to sell the business or she got to go get a loan to give him his money to buy him out. And she don't have the money or she got to close this business down. And he's saying, do whatever you got to go do. Women do it all the time. When you got a house, right? And that man ain't got no place to stay. What do you say? I don't care. Sell the house. I want my half. or go get a refinance the house and give me my half out that house. Even if the man paid the mortgage the whole time and you never paid the bill, that was his responsibility, that was his choice. But now that I want out, the house is worth $500,000. I want whatever this house is worth.
I know a few that it went like that.
And I'm telling you, bro, when a woman is in the house, you can buy the house for $100,000. If that house at the time when she filed for that divorce and it's worth $400,000, she want her half. You got two choices: sell that house or refinance that house and pay that woman out. But she wants her money. And you got to give it to her depending on the divorce decree. You got to give her that money in a certain amount of time. Let's not play now. I'm not being one-sided. How am I one-sided? GQSS, QJSS. How am I being one-sided? What's one side? I'm telling it from both sides. What's the one side I'm telling? I am never buying a house with a man. I will buy a house on my own, pay it off, and it will be mine. Okay. So when you get married, what do you expect the man to do? Move into your house if you decide to get married?
Definitely not doing
that. What
that.
I'm saying, but if you're saying you're buying a house, pay it off, okay? So I don't know if you're balling like that, you know what I'm saying? But houses these days taking from $200,000-$300,000. So are you gonna? Because most mortgages are anywhere from 20 to 30 years. So you're either gonna marry somebody that 30 years after you paid off your mortgage, or you're gonna be marrying somebody where you paying on a mortgage, or you may be balling like that. I don't know your financial situation. But if you're buying a house and you get married, what are you doing? I'm just saying, if you buying a house and it ain't paid off and you get married, you want the man to move into your house, help you pay your bills on your house. I'm just asking because you're saying it's yours. So what are we saying here? Get a house together. You can't get a house if it's before the marriage. I don't know the law on that one right there, D. So I'm not going to fight you on that one there. I don't know, because when you get a divorce, I know my wife had the house before we got married, but when I got ready to get a divorce, I could have got half. That's very true. I could have got half because of the time we was married. I could have got half of the house if I wanted. My lawyer told me that, so I do know that for a fact. It's going to be mine. No man is going to be in it. Okay, well, you're not talking about getting married then. Okay, I mean, unless he get a house and it's his house. Because if that's what you're saying, when we get a house and you got your house, well, I'm going to get a house that's going to be my house. So what is that going to win for us? Or if we're going to get a house that's going to be our house, QJSS, you're going to come up with half, I'm going to come up with half, and we're going to pay the mortgage on this house together. It's basically what you're saying. We going to come up together because you want it to be our house, right? So we're going to come up together, and you're going to pay half of the mortgage, you're going to pay half of the down payment and the deposit and all that other good stuff, right? And the insurance. I'm just saying, this is what you're talking about, right? Because you're saying you're going to make sure you're good. So I'm going to make sure as a man, I'll make sure I'm good too, right? So again, I'm not understanding this mind mentality when you're talking about, if you're talking about getting married. That's not my name. I mean, what are you saying? QJ, what is it? QJ55. I don't know what that name is. That's SS or 55. QJ55. I'm just gonna call you QJ. Okay. Especially when I get a good lawyer. Okay, man. Even if you get a good lawyer, a good man is not gonna want your house. What I'm saying is, if y'all got y'all house, right? Depending on y'all financial situation, because everybody's jumping on this thing about my, and most of us out here broke. So I'm saying, when y'all get a house, are y'all houses paid off? So when you get married to a man and you have a house, how are y'all going to do that? Because what y'all are saying and what we see in life is completely different. Y'all on social media bloviating. I get it. Sounds good. I'm happy for all y'all. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I was in Alabama when I got a divorce. I could have taken half of my wife. I could have made her sell a house. I'm telling you, that is factual. I could have got half. And I could have got alimony. That's Alabama, right here in Alabama law. If you married, when I was married, you married over 7 years? Yes. Yes. I just told you no man is coming in my house. So again, QJ, if he's not coming into your house, Are you talking about getting married, or you just talking? Because if you're talking about getting married, where y'all gonna live? He's gonna live in his house. You gonna live in yours, or y'all gonna get a house together? I mean, how is that gonna work? That's all. He ain't got to come into your house. If you're talking about one day getting married, what does that look like, QJ? Get an assessment together. I'm going by Alabama laws. I mean, you can go by Alabama laws all day long. I'm just telling you by with the law that's in place, with my marriage that I had on the table. She had the house before I got there, but because of the time we were together, it was community property, and I could have gotten half. In Birmingham, Alabama, that's why I would never get married to many broke men. You're not answering my question.
That's not answering.
That's not answering my question, QJ.
Question.
That's not answering my question.
Been dodging this question. I've been waiting on her to say it, but I'm like,
okay, you're not answering my question, QJ. Again, he's not moving into your house. He has a house, or are y'all getting a house together? And if y'all getting a house together, that house, you're putting down a deposit, he's putting down. If the deposit is $5,000, y'all both coming up with 2,500, right? If the mortgage is 2,000, you paying 1,000 every month. So when y'all get because the way you're making it is like what's mine is mine, and what we build together is going to be ours. So if that's the way you coming in, I'm going to come at you the exact same way.
She says she's not getting married.
Oh, well, then what are we having this conversation for?
Because she was just telling you, and no.
I mean, if you're not going to get married, I mean, and you got your own house, blessed be. At the end of the day, you locked into the Joe Lockett Show. I just told you I'm not getting married. I have my own house. I don't need anybody. Congratulations, QJ. And if that's working out for you, you don't need anybody. Hey, I'm not going to tell you I don't need nobody. I got my own house. I got my own car. I got my own money. But I like a little companionship every once in a while. I do want to build something with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this house I have, I have it in the trust for my kids. So if I'm going to get married to somebody, we would definitely get another house.
She got me weak though. She said Birmingham got too many broke men.
Okay. I mean, well, QJ, where do you stay at?
Everybody can.
No, but hold on.
She stay in Birmingham.
Oh, she stay in Birmingham, Alabama. So if Birmingham got broke men, what are the women in Birmingham? Because the median income is what for everybody. It ain't just for. It don't say the median income is just for men in Birmingham, Alabama. The median income is for what in Birmingham, Alabama? I'm just asking.
Everybody.
I'm just saying now. Okay, let's just keep it real. How you guys like to into the Joe Lockett Show? Some people fight to just fight. I definitely feel you, Joe. I appreciate it. And if I wasn't married, I'm not paying half of nothing. Okay.
Well, you say that.
Well, okay. No, but here's the thing. If you were married and you're not paying half of nothing, he should get a prenup. Right?
And you should be cool.
And you should be cool with that at the end of the day.
But she won't be.
You keep your house, this house that I'm buying for us, and you put it in the prenup that whatever that case may be, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He set that thing up where it's going to make sure that y'all both gonna come out beneficial, or nobody comes out at all. Again, you're not going to get married to a man and sit there and your life will be good and he be screwed the hell up at the end of the day. No.
I mean, that's how it is, folks.
No, but what I'm saying, a man got to be more smarter. When you're talking to a beautiful woman like QJ, they got her stuff together, bro, have your stuff together too. And if she want to rock with you, it's not going to wish she's going to take advantage of you so she can come up. No, we're going to come up together, or we're going to fail together. And if you ain't with that, QJ, I would say bounce, baby girl, I love you, but nah, we ain't doing that. Yes, you would have to pay by law. I did. Okay, I'm telling, man, listen, I'm listening to all these people on here. I went through a divorce. Okay, I know what the law said. I know exactly what I could do and couldn't do. All this other stuff people talking about is hypothetical. I went and sat down. I was told what I was able to do. Exactly. How much alimony I could have got, everything. I decided to walk away from mine for my own personal reasons. But when y'all come here telling me all this other stuff, I hear what y'all saying. But like I said, I can tell you, I went through this 4 years ago, 2019. Facts. Well said. That's a room.
Don't leave it alone.
Oh, no, leave it alone. But again, when you're talking to a beautiful woman like QJ, right? That's probably why she's single, bro. And I'm not trying to be mean here, but that's probably why QJ is single, because of her mentality. And a man is telling her, if that's what you want to go be, I don't want to be with you.
She probably also is trolling.
Well, and she may be trolling, but I'm saying if she's not, but I'm just being real with it. Because if a man is set in his ways like that, I'm not moving the woman out, I'm not doing them now, I'm not, well, you're gonna be single.
Yeah.
And if a woman is saying, I'm not, whether you're trolling or not, you're going to be single. Now, you can sit and say, I'm happy at home. And like I always say on this show, right? Been doing it for 10 years. When I'm alone in my room, in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get lonely. And at some point in time, if you are what you say you are, and a man that came up in your house and knocked them boots. Now, he done left, but he done came to your house. You done went to his house.
Oh my God!
For whatever reason it was, neither one of y'all tied the knot. Whatever that reason was, QJ. But you can't sit here and tell me unless you celibate or you're a nun and you decide not to invest in any extracurricular activities for the rest of your life. I'm just saying. Come on, y'all. Okay, QJ. Hey, if that's your life, baby girl, I am not here to denigrate. I am not here to judge you. If you are happy and, however you're living that, I am in no judgment zone for you. I wish you the best. And if that works for you, and if you're dealing with men, you're not dealing with men, that is totally on you, baby girl. Wish you the best. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, if you decide to get married, you got to make choices. You got to be smart about what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. I'm cool with that. I can't stand laying up beyond 3 days.
Sometimes you get a little lonely.
Well, I mean, I don't want anybody.
You get a little lonely.
Exactly, sugar baby. To each his own. But what I don't want people to get all twisted into their feelings about what I'm saying is. But if a woman is to protect herself in a relationship or in a marriage, why is it wrong for a man to protect himself? Because a woman say a man, Lisa Ray. I read this last week, nephew. Lisa Ray said she's not marrying a man that cannot pay all her bills.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You saw that.
I saw that.
And guess what? I don't have a problem with Lisa Ray saying that. You know why?
Why?
Because Lisa Ray can pay all her bills. Lisa Ray got that paper. Lisa Ray is about that life. So a woman that got money, I don't mind you saying what you're saying. I should step up to the plate and meet you. I'm talking about these broke women out here that can't barely pay their own doggone bills and say, I'm not going to marry a man unless he can pay all my bills. Lady, please. But nothing. Lisa, if you're Lisa Ray status, baby, I have no problem with you. If you're making Lisa Ray money.
We know.
What?
We know why they say that. I think you put that in a way better light than what it was.
Okay, but Erica, when she filed for divorce, when she filed for because she filed for bankruptcy, do y'all know what bankruptcy means?
I don't think a lot of people do.
Okay, let me tell you what bankruptcy means for rich people. Bankruptcy is to protect the assets that they have. That don't mean they broke. When broke people file for bankruptcy, they broke. When rich people file for bankruptcy, it don't mean that they don't have a couple $100,000 or a couple $1 million.
They just shut everything down.
It shut everything. It stopped all the debtors, and they can no longer come after their assets. That's what bankruptcy does. It's a protection for them to keep their assets and come up with a payment plan for the money that they owe. So when they file for bankruptcy, okay, it does not mean that they're completely broke, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. So I just seen somebody put out there that she filed for bankruptcy twice. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got to realize, that celebrities file for bankruptcy for different reasons. I'm just helping everybody out.
I think a lot of folks
file for bankruptcy.
Yeah,
rich people file for bankruptcy.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks don't know. A lot of
and restructure. Exactly, Kimberly. When you file for bankruptcy, it's restructuring your debt. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities file for bankruptcy.
Yeah, because when you file for bankruptcy, you find out what you can live on, how much money you need, and what you can sell. Go ahead and start to get these credits off your back. A bankruptcy is basically saying that you owe a lot of folks and you can't pay your debts. So you file for bankruptcy to see and get some of these debts off your back, pay off some of these folks, and then live under a certain budget for a certain period of time, a certain period of making more money, right? But you got to get your debts paid off. So just because you can be a multi-millionaire, right, and be in bankruptcy. And a lot of people, a lot of companies file for bankruptcy and start up a brand new company tomorrow. And in a year's time, they're making just as much money as they did and still be in bankruptcy from their other company. So y'all don't get it twisted when you hear people file for bankruptcy that got money. Everybody ain't broke. Okay. Have y'all ever noticed when rich people that have bankruptcy, how they come up so easily? They come up because they are not completely broke. They're not our broke. You know what I'm saying? They're not Joe Lockett broke. Okay, if I file for bankruptcy, I'm totally screwed. Yeah, exactly. Look at Donald Trump. Yeah, like I said again, when you file for the bankruptcy, it's to protect your assets. right? And depending on how you got your assets set up, and what they're filing for bankruptcy for, if you got LLCs, you got a trust, and S corps and corporations. It depends on what you're filing bankruptcy for, what entity that you're filing bankruptcy in your life when it comes to celebrities. Okay, so and a lot of times bankruptcies protect your personal assets. Okay, when it comes to celebrities, so when it comes to their future earnings, right? Anything that they have, they may get a portion of their future earnings, and some of their personal assets that they have to put up for sale, and some of their assets, depending on what they do, if they know they're gonna file for bankruptcy, they put some of their stuff in trust. So it's not complicated, but it's complicated if you don't understand the financial terms when it comes to that. But again, when y'all look at Tony Braxton, y'all look at Trump, y'all look at all these other cats, right? They still got that bank. They still making money. They still got nice houses. They still doing big things, right? Because it ain't because their friends gave them a couple of $1 million. They still had money, or they still had access to get money, right? So you got to think about that, y'all. Again, filing for bankruptcy is restructuring your financial debt for the most part. Okay. Tony Braxton, like I said, Cassandra, when we say broke, my broke and Tony Braxton broke is completely different. Tony Braxton was never on the street living in the hood. Tony Braxton didn't go back living to her mama house. Okay, if I know, I remember she filed for bankruptcy and she didn't have the money to do the things she wanted. But again, she was still getting royalty checks. Okay, she still had money coming in. She still was able to make albums. So again, it don't stop you from making money. It stops you from spending like a fool, and it restructures your debt. And Tony Braxton, they got the TV shows, they got all that stuff. So again, who was that? Will Smith filed for bankruptcy because he didn't pay back taxes.
Everybody.
Who else? Kevin Hart had to pay back taxes. I mean, a lot of people get in these situations in the beginning and be making money. Steve Harvey went broke, right? He was down. Ricky Smith, all these guys, everybody does it. It's just how you come out of it, and then once you figure out, money, how to better spend and better structure your financial situation. You don't know that, Joe. She's probably did everything and it's not publicized. I don't know everything about every Tony Braxton situation. I do not. But only thing I can tell you now is I have not seen Tony Braxton looking like she's starving. Have you?
No.
Tony Braxton, I see her doing TV shows. I see her doing features on people's songs.
But most folks is probably saying then. But then she was out of the media light, so we would have never known.
No, I get it, Erica, but what I'm saying is I'm informing people that when we say people are broke, unless you see somebody moving back in with their mama and driving a Toyota Sprinter or a Toyota Honda or Honda Accord, they broke.
Camry.
Or a Toyota Camry, a Honda Accord, they broke, but they done lost everything. But most of these people that file for bankruptcy, right? They have assets to sell, they have jewelry, they have things, and they just restructure. If you're about that life, Tisha Cameron and her husband, they went through it, but look at her now, right? And again, you got to think about it. Depending on who you are, if you're in the celebrity business, the NBA or sports business, you have a friend, nephew, that'll give you $1 million. You have a friend that'll give you $500,000.
You mean if you're in those?
If you're in that circle, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're a multi-millionaire and you got that kind of money, you in trouble. You have a friend that would give you a couple of $1 million to hold on till you get to your next deal, to your next movie deal, or your next album, or your next album release. You got friends like that.
Or you can just always downsize. A lot of these folks put themselves in these predicaments where they mostly own all of this stuff. So all they got to do is just downside from the grade they was at to probably like a lower one. Still make the money, or still had the opportunity to make money.
User Miss Terry, you said it right, to maintain the high standard lifestyle, but they got money. All they got to do is pull back, right? The high standard lifestyle, because these women, when they go out and they get these projects, they do get paid well. Now with the writer's strike going on and everything, everybody's having to file back, because if you don't have a big movie, which you can get these days, you don't have a hit TV show, which is hard to get these days, it's very tough in the entertainment industry to make the kind of money you used to make. That's why you see so many celebrities on podcasts doing their own thing, because now they're trying to create their own streams of income, because through Hollywood is not what it used to be. And so now they're out doing their own thing, starting their own companies and doing it themselves and funding these things themselves, right? Because they want to get 100% of their own profits. But it takes a lot of money. You have to go and get your own investors. I mean, it's a lot into it, but at the end of the day, I'm even on the end of creating stuff and creating me and your nephew. It's a lot.
It is.
And I'm, with people buy my merch and, they subscribe to our channels and stuff like that. That stuff there helps me fund my dream. So yeah, everything I'm doing, I understand that I reap 100% of the reward. But if you're reaping 100% of the work, guess who got to do 100%, put up 100% of the money? I do. When I left the radio station, I had to buy all the equipment to start up this podcast, get the space and do it. I got to do every month. I have to pay for all that stuff, right? That's on me. So again, it's not difficult. It's not easy. It's just for the person to be determined, have consistency, have a dream, and go after it. That's all I'm saying. We women do just fine, and then the man called me, stress her out, and make her broke. What?
Wait. What? Whoa. Bro, I felt brain cells going out for a second.
QJ, what? A man calls her and stresses her out. You're doing just fine.
We women do just fine.
Biblical has the producer credits for American Trap Gangster on BET and Fox. Okay. But it's tax write-off of a business expenses. Hey, Black Butterfly, how you doing? And he makes her broke. How can a man make a woman broke?
It's a troll.
No. I understand that, but I'm a troll with him. How do you?
Oh my goodness!
How do a man make a woman broke? I would say more men go broke messing with women than women go broke messing with men. Would you say? More men go broke messing with women than women go broke messing with a man. Because most women ain't bringing no finances to the table for a man. Most women are not bringing finances to the table for a dude. They're not. A woman will support you. A woman will help you for a time period. But a woman is not going to go. Most women are not going broke messing with a dude.
No.
A woman is not going to go broke trying to fulfill your dream.
No.
Your mama may. Your daddy may go broke. But your woman, she ain't going broke for that. She said she's not a troll. She's being serious.
She's being serious. I was trying to help you, girl.
I'm not saying you're a troll. I'm answering you just like you're a regular person on my show, right? And I appreciate your comments here. I just disagree with you. A man does not make a woman go broke. I would say more women will make a man go broke than a man.
I was trying to shoot.
If you are not equally yoked, you can lose everything. Hey, Queen Horn, how's it going? Thank you for locking into the Joe Lockett Show. But I'm just going to say this. Women that have their own and want to keep their own and don't want a man to be in life like QJ states that she is, I mean, it's nothing I can say or do for that. That's yours. You earned it. It's yours. And you're not willing to share. I got it. I got to ask you this, though, QJ. Do you want a man in your life? I really want to know, do you date, or are you celibate? Are you just completely single?
From how she talked, do she even know that question?
I'm asking because I really want to know.
Because if you've been if you've been serious this whole time, I'm going through everything you done said. You don't want to be married, but you're not trying either. So why is so much commentary right now?
And I'm gonna ask QJ this: if you are talking to a man, right? What is it that you bring to the relationship with the guy? Right? I mean, what are you looking for in a guy, and what are you bringing to the relationship? Because you're definitely not letting him into your assets. Got it. So, what are you bringing to that relationship? I would really like to know. I'm drinking. Actually, I think this is because QJ didn't drove me to drink today.
She didn't drove you to drink.
I had to go take a shot. I'm very late. I think it's Jack Daniels, flavored Jack Daniels. I forgot Jack Daniels. I think it's mixed with honey. I think it's Jack and honey. I think it is. No, I'm not tipsy. No, I'm not tipsy at all. I haven't drunk enough to be tipsy. This is just this little thing right here. And they have been a lot of broke men trying to date me. So let me ask you this:
What's broke for you?
Oh no, hold on. Let me ask you again. Okay, what's broke for you, QJ?
Yeah, what's broke for you?
And nephew's question is, QJ, what is broke for you? And QJ, why aren't men of value that got money want to date you? Because you said only broke guys trying to date you. So why aren't the other guys that got that paper, why aren't they looking at you?
I mean, well, she down here in Birmingham.
No, bro. Again.
She down here in Birmingham.
She's putting it out there. I'm asking the questions on the Joe Lockett Show. We're going to get to the truth, the TRUF, the truth on this show. You said only broke men are trying to date you. Why? Okay, I'm just asking that because there are some men in Birmingham. If you live in Birmingham, Alabama, that got paper, they got money. I know this. Don't we know of you?
Yeah.
That's single. Well, I'm gonna date you, QJ.
Hey,
you got a house. It's yours. A house is not a home.
I really need to know since she down here.
You don't tell me where I'm from. Okay, QJ, I don't know where you from. I'm asking.
Didn't you just say you was from? Hold up.
How are you going to tell me where? Okay, QJ, where are you from?
Where are you from? Because I could have sworn you just typed in, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. It's a lot of broke men
from Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham. I live in Birmingham, Alabama.
I guess she's talking about this now.
He don't know me to tell me where I'm from. Cool. I was born and raised in Alabama on the west side, 35211. Okay.
Well, you driving zip codes now.
Because I was born over there in West End. I was born at 304 St. Charles Avenue, Southwest, Ilton School, Arlington House. Okay, let's go.
She got a little bit of the crazy.
Okay, but still. Okay, QJ.
A little bit of
okay,
crazy.
QJ. Again, why are only broke men trying to date you? You said only broke men are trying to date you. So what is it about you that only broke men are trying to date you? Because there are other men wherever you're living at, that's there in that city or state, wherever you're living in. Why aren't you attracting those men? Because when beautiful women, you attract all kind of men, right? So and I'm assuming that you are a very beautiful woman because you got everything you good. So are you not trying to date, or why aren't you attracting the beautiful men? Hi, I'm from Mason City, around the corner from West. Okay, Mason City. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Again, what the question is, why do you believe only broke men are attracted to you? Joe Lockett Show, you guys are locked into Joe Lockett Show.
Wait, did she answer where she was from?
She said she's from Mason City, around the corner from West End. So okay, cool. She's from Mason City. Mason City, I'm sure they got rich guys and broke guys. Okay, don't know, never lived in Mason City. All I'm saying is, why aren't you attracting the guy that got the paper? I'm asking. I never say only broke men. Okay, but you making it a point.
But you're making a distinction.
But you're making it a point to say mostly broke men are trying to holler at you, right? So if you got your choice, what's the problem? I mean, I'm not understanding. If you got the choice of those guys, the guys that got the paper hitting you up, the broke guy don't matter, right? If I got a broke woman trying to hit me up, a woman got paper, I'm not going to even mention the broke woman unless I'm trying to make trying to belittle somebody. I'm just being honest now, because
you stay in Birmingham.
Lord help us.
Drive me crazy.
This is Alabama tumble only. No, but I'm just saying.
It's not. But
if you, I think I don't feel like going all the way back through it. But I think she said that broke men, mostly broke men, because she said she didn't say so mostly broke men are trying to get at her. So my question was, why do more broke men try to get at you than the guy that got that paper?
Because she live in Mason City and West End. She ain't seen no high class. I kept asking her what is broke to you.
Okay,
broke to you must be the projects.
I mean, bro, again, I'm not going to belittle anybody's around. She said she got her own.
Joe,
house.
we live on those sides of town.
I know.
And she didn't say no high class side.
Nephew, I know.
I'm just saying, Joe. You can't play us on where we live.
Because there's another thing I could have said. You said I got my own house. I didn't want to really go into. Do you own it? Right? Is that your house?
Right.
Hold on. Is it your house or did your mama leave you the house? Okay. Is your house paid off? I didn't want to get into any of that. I'm just going on the preference of what she said. I could dig way deeper into that because there's a lot more going on. And like I said, it's some stuff she's saying. I'm like, okay, got it.
Yeah, bro. So it's answering.
Okay, so you live in Homewood. Okay, so in Homewood, I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, so you live in Homewood. The houses in Homewood is anywhere from $200,000 to $300,000. You know, for the most part, right? You're not gonna find anything in Homewood if you have a home and you're purchasing it. You're buying a home in Homewood. In Birmingham, Alabama, those homes are between 2 and 3 and up. So, are you have a mortgage, or do you own the house, or you own the house outright? Because I'm in Birmingham, Alabama too. So, you say you got your own house. Do you own it? How dare we talk down on me because of where I'm from? We are all from the same place. I grew up in West End. We're not talking down on you, QJ. You put it out there. We're just asking questions. So, living in Homewood, is that a house that you're paying rent on, or is a house that you're paying mortgage on? Because you're saying it's your house. And if it's your house, you don't have a mortgage. If it's your house and you're paying a mortgage on it, it's the bank house and you're purchasing a home. So which one is it? You're talking about the man. Okay. So I don't know you, QJ. I don't. I'm just asking the question. So do you in Homewood, are you renting or buying? Hey, Aaron Summers, how's it going? I appreciate you guys joining the show. She has stable housing. I understand that, but when you say that I'm not moving a man into my house, like my house, I have a mortgage on my house. My house will be paid off in the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So, the bank owns my house, but I'm paying it. This is my house. Unless I stop paying my mortgage, and in 3 years, this house will be mine. So that's why I'm asking, do you have a mortgage? Tell him to shut up or talking about because I stay in West End. I never stayed in West End.
I'm only going based off of the words that you say.
On the west side, I've never seen it.
I'm going off of the words that you say.
No one never said you never. We're not inciting that you never had a high class man. My question to you was, answer my question. You say mostly broke men are trying to date you. My question is, why do you think that's so? That's my question. You don't know what type of men and women I've been around. We have no clue. We can only go by what you're saying on the show.
Only go by what you say.
He said, I never seen or been. Okay. I'm asking you this. Let's get on what nephew said.
And you putting words in my mouth.
Okay, I know, brother. Stop. But let's get. Okay, so high class men have tried to date you. Okay, you're doing your thing. You got your stuff. So I'm asking you, QJ. You said mostly broke men are trying to get at you. Why do you think that's so? Okay, I understand you're talking about, okay, and I'm asking you, okay, well, let's get off of him. Okay, to get back up, the show said Joe Lockett, don't say nephew. It's Joe Lockett Show. Okay, so I'm asking you this question. Why do you think mostly broke men are trying to get at you and only a few high class guys trying to get at you? It's a Joe Lockett Show. You guys are locked in. Because again, when you come on my show and you say stuff out here, right? Whether you're saying it truthfully, you're saying it out the side of your neck or whatever, right? I'm going to ask specific questions, right? Because when you're trying to belittle a certain class of men, right? I've been doing this for 10 years, y'all. Don't think because y'all see my show on a podcast right now. I've been doing this a very long time. Okay? I'm 10 years into this game, okay? I got a decade in this. I'm doing good, Renee. How you doing? I'm very relaxed. And I love everybody. And QJ, I love you too. I'm not coming at you in any kind of way, not trying to denigrate your character or anything. I'm just asking questions. Like you was out there putting stuff out there as we were saying, and you had to retort to us what we said. I just wanted to ask you a few questions on what you were saying. That's all we're saying. Hey, Mac, how's it going, my brother? Does anyone know how old this young lady is? I am not for sure, but I'm sure she's beautiful. I'm sure she's intelligent, and I'm sure she has everything that she's talking about. And like everything she said on my timeline today. Love you, big ton. Hey, Mahogany. Hey, Mako Boy, how's it going? But I do say this here to anybody, and y'all know me. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to come at you. I don't mind the debate. I love the debate on this show. That's what makes this show one of the number one shows on social media. I appreciate you. But I'm going to ask you the tough questions. And if you ask me the tough questions, y'all know me. I'm going to answer them. Y'all know more about my life than than probably my parents ever knew about my life. Because I'm not afraid to run for my truth. And if I did still live in Mason City, that does not make me less of a woman. It does not. But you're not answering my question. You're still on where you live. You said you live in Homewood. Like I said, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Homes in Homewood is from anywhere from $200,000 and up. Are you renting or are you buying? Because you said you have your own home. Own home means like me. I can literally say I have my own house. My house would be paid off in 3 years. That's what you're talking about. Are you renting an apartment? Or are you renting a house in Homewood? Okay, so when you just said, what the hell does that have to do with you? You answered everything. What's my business? So what you just said, QJ, thank you. I appreciate you, baby girl. We don't need to have this conversation anymore. I totally understand. I wish you the best in everything in your philosophy in life. There's no judgment on you, but thank you so much. And I do appreciate it. Hope you follow the show. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving on. This is Joe Lockett Show. Locked in, y'all. It's 44 minutes after the hour. She has answered all my questions. And like I said, anybody who's on this timeline can actually read between the lines and understand exactly what all that means, right? So again, like I said, if you come on the show and you say certain things, I'm going to question because again, I'm just not somebody that's doing a podcast. Okay, just open up the show. I've been doing radio for 10 years. Okay, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay, so back to the topic at hand.
Back to the topic, man.
Hey, QJ, I appreciate you. We love you, baby girl. Thank you for following the show and continue to be blessed. And I believe you're a beautiful queen on Joe Lockett Show. We do appreciate you. All right, y'all, let's keep it moving. So, nephew, I'm going to say to this letter that we was talking about today for the young man, I think he needs to get what he feel he's rightfully deserved by law.
Yeah, and this one, man, just go ahead and get that half or get whatever you can get.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the last question, QJ.
Okay.
You paid rent, so you don't own a house. Okay, so that's different. I'm just going to leave it right there, baby girl. Love you, not judging, okay? Not judging you, okay? There's no benefit in a man getting married anymore.
It's not. Yeah, I know. At this point we joke about it. Yeah, it's not.
QJ, we didn't start off with anything negative to say. I was just answering your question because you were being negative towards men and saying what men did or did not do. That was a lot of negativity coming from you. And when we started asking precise and probing questions, right, we come to find out some of the things that you were saying were not up to par, what you was parlaying out on your time feed. And people didn't go back to the time feed and read what you said. So again, not want to get into with you, baby girl, not believing you. I wish you the best. Hope you find a great man, get married, whatever that is that you decide to. I love you. Really, you're a queen in my life. Seriously, it's just a show. We're not gonna take that serious. Anyway, Matt, I do believe. Okay, QJ, you may not love us men, but guess what? There's one man here on this show. I love you. And that would not change. And I wish you nothing but blessings. Okay, I do. I wish you nothing but blessings, QJ. Okay, but when it comes to marriage, I'm going to say this, nephew. I truly believe that a man and a woman, when it comes to 50-50, whatever that law is in that state, and whoever's filing for a divorce, for whatever reason they file for divorce, if y'all decide to go through with it, they deserve to get what they get. I'm just going to say that I truly deserve it. I truly believe that. And so for anybody, for the Miss Hansons of the world out there in Florida, or anybody else, the Erica B's and the D's and the Tams and the Rachels, anybody out there that's going against this man and saying anything bad about him, not saying that y'all did, but if anybody thinks he should walk away. And this is the hyperbole that I hate, the vitriol that I hate to come from women, right?
Okay.
Because I'm a man and I married you does not mean that the law does not apply to me and I should not get my half and I should not leave you whole. Because if that's the case, and I'm going to continue to say this, as a man, you should leave him whole. But how many women don't care when they want a divorce and they're tired that they're not going to leave their man whole? They're not going to make sure he's going to be okay. The perfect situation is if you get ready to get a divorce from anybody, you should make sure, regardless of what happened, that they're okay and y'all both can move on to the next part of life, whether they cheated or whatever. But that ain't what happened. Most times, when the marriage goes bad and the next person that moved on, y'all are kicking dirt in that person's face. You know how a dog, when they go out there and take a crap in the yard?
And they kick it off.
And they kick it off. That's the way they see you, right? I'm going to take a dump on you, and I'm going to throw some dirt up in your face, and I'm going to keep it moving. That's what most women do to men when they have moved on and want a divorce. They're not trying to make sure, because you know what y'all women say? He a man. He going to be okay. Regardless if that man was your husband for 10 or 15 years, he a man, he going to be okay. You can take his business, and you can know that he has to sell certain things, and he's not going to be able to make it and to pay child support or whatever. What you going to say? That ain't my problem. Would it not say that? That ain't my problem. If he got to get a job, if he got to sell that business, I don't care. I want what's mine. So when the shoes are reversed, as they say in Japanese, hantai, when the roles are reversed, right?
Oh, wait, hantai is how it?
Hantai.
I thought it was the other.
No, hantai means like the other side, reversible.
Yeah, so I thought you were saying the other word. The pervert word.
KJ, you said, do I own my own home? I am not currently purchasing my home. In 3 years, I will have the title to my house. Yes, I own my truck is paid for 100%, man. I'm almost debt free, baby girl. So yes, I do own my own. I don't own it. The bank own it, but I have 3 years left on my payment to own my own home. So yes, if that's the question, I'm a home owner. I'm not renting. So I'm not understanding, but yes, I own my own. I mean, I don't own it means I have the title to my house. So I don't. The bank has the title to my house, but I am purchasing to own my own house. I'm not renting my house. I'm paying a mortgage with my name on it. I'm not paying a bill to a lender, to somebody that actually owns my house. And once you finish paying for that house or paying your rent, you will never own it. The other person will own the house, but you never will. I know you said, Joe, why you giving time to this? But you know,
I'm because you've been seeing my face this whole time.
You said you're paying rent, man. That's what you said. You said you're paying rent. I said mortgage. So I don't understand if we don't understand financial terms. Renting and mortgage is two different things. Renting is you're paying rent to somebody because you're renting the home. Did you sign that? Did you sit down and do a closing on a house? Okay, or did you sign a contract to a house where you paying monthly rent? I'm moving on, y'all.
I'm just like
mortgage is the same. Oh, okay, Miss TJ, we can't even talk. Okay, because it's not. Anyway, have a great day, Miss. Have a great day. Anyway, we're gonna leave that alone, y'all.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm just gonna say this when it comes to us, man, as people, and I don't want to belittle anybody, but please understand when you're talking to somebody who's educated and you're educated, and y'all talk of financial terms, make sure y'all are on the same page, okay? When you're talking, business. I've been doing this for 53 years. I'm 53 years old, okay? And I think you do understand the difference between renting and paying a mortgage. And you said I'm renting. Now, for you to be as
put words in my mouth, Joe.
I'm not putting words in my mouth. This is what she said. People can say she said she's paying rent. And then you said you had a closing, and then you saying all this other stuff. So something is not adding up. Somewhere what you said in your timeline, Miss QJ, is untrue. I'm gonna let you figure out which part of that. It's not up to me to figure that out. If you're owning your home and you did a closing, fine. The other part you said was not true. Okay, have a great day. Anyway, I have moved on. So when it comes to marriage and being in a marriage and you get a divorce, I'm going to say this for myself, fellas. Stop feeling like you have to leave a woman in a better place if that's not what you want to do. You're not being petty. You're getting rightfully what you deserve.
Wait. Now you got me glitching out.
What?
Don't you always preach you leave a woman better than you found her if y'all move on?
What did I just say? If you feel that's the right thing for you,
But you've always preached that.
If, like I just said, I left my ex-wife and I didn't. That's what I felt I should have done. Do. It's up to the person. I believe a man should.
You now.
I believe a man should leave a woman, and I believe a woman should leave a man better than she find him. I think if you are married, y'all should leave each other equally yoked, where at least both of y'all can move to the next phase. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You can't leave them whole, but make sure that just because you have moved on, that you're not going to leave somebody hanging and you're going to leave them worse off, or they're going to be struggling. No, I think if you're married to somebody, man or woman, I think it's your responsibility to sit down and say, hey, I know you want to get this divorce, but let's figure this thing out within the next 3 to 6 months and figure out how this is going to be. So you're going to be okay and I'm going to be okay. Even if she got a boyfriend, I got a boyfriend, a girlfriend.
Everybody.
No, but what I'm saying is,
that's ideal.
But what I'm saying is, before anybody else ever coming into the picture, it was y'all. You see what I'm saying? So when you get ready to leave, I believe it's y'all responsibility to make sure that y'all are decently okay if you married before you go out and move on. Now, somebody cheated on, that's a different story. But I'm saying if you amicably want to get that divorce, I think you really should do that.
I agree. Cheating is a different story, but when that divorce paper come up, people in their feelings from now. I don't know if that's, unless y'all like really mutually saying together at the same time, we can't be together.
Right.
But if one person is telling the other one, I can't be with you, and the other one thinking they still together, I can see how that could be a problem. But because everybody gonna be in their feelings from now.
So I'm gonna say this before we get to the end of the show today, y'all. I'm gonna say this. When you get married to somebody and you make these vows, right? And I know it's tough when if it decides and it comes to the end of a matrimony. I'm gonna say this. You should figure out how you're going to divorce each other, what that looks like, if that comes to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel even when I was married, man, my first marriage, she made sure I was good. I made sure it was good. My second marriage wasn't so much so. But because of what I went through in my first marriage, it made me understand that you love that person forever. Regardless if they moved on with their life, whatever. If my first wife ever came to me and asked me for anything, bro, I would be there and try my best to help her, because she could have did me dirty. And, just because I was in a foreign country, she could have did me really, really, really dirty. And she did, right? She made sure, even though we was going through a divorce, that whatever I needed or whatever she needed, we figured it out and we moved on from that. And till this day, I haven't talked to her in a long time, but if I were to talk to her and she needed something, bro, I got her back. You see what I'm saying? Because it's how you leave a situation. I could be married to somebody, but my ex-wife, if she needed something financially, I would tell my wife, but I'm going to help her. Because she made sure I was good when she didn't have to. You see what I'm saying? But my ex-wife, my second wife, it wasn't so. So I don't have that kind of love or that admiration for her. I wish her the best, but I don't want to see her. I don't want to talk to her. And I'm quite sure the feelings are mutual. And I just think at the end of the day, that's bad for people who are married. You know what I mean? If you're married, make sure the people are whole. And if you can't make them whole, make sure it's an amicable situation where y'all both understand that this is the best I can do, but I need to move on. At least you know that you tried. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Max, I said I never had hate in my heart. It's transactional, but the emotions navigated. If I ever marry again, it's until death. If I marry again, and see, this is why I know we got to get up here, y'all, but a lot of people, I hear a lot of my friends, especially female friends, that are saying that they're not marrying for love anymore. They did that the first time. They're marrying for stability and financial stability at this point. And I get it. But I beg to differ. Like, if I'm going to get married, if I'm not in love with you, I don't know if I can marry you.
I hear all that is filler. I think most women are just saying that. Mm-hmm. I don't take it serious like that.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't. If I ever marry again, and that's a huge if for me right now, because I just don't feel it at this point in time in my life. I definitely want to marry my friend. I definitely want to marry somebody that we can laugh and talk. And even on our worst days, I don't want you to leave me. And hopefully she feels the same way for me. That's the kind of woman that I want to marry. These days, it's not about, what do you bring to the table, what I'm bringing to the table. The woman that I marry is going to be, she already handling her business. and I'm already handling mine. So it does not matter anymore about those things. That provision is already taken off the table. So now it's about at this stage of my life, I want to enjoy. You know what I mean? It's not problems anymore. I accept her for exactly where she is in her life. She accepts me exactly where I am from in my life. My business is not going to bring her stress. Her business is not going to bring me stress. We're going to love each other for whatever we are doing. However we get down, we're going to love each other for that. When I find that woman who makes me smile on a daily basis and don't make me feel some kind of way about what I'm doing, about what I'm wearing, and vice versa with her, that's the woman that I want to marry myself personally.
I just want one with a big booty.
Dude said that sounds gold diggerish. I mean, bro, how's that gold diggerish though? If she got hers and I got mine, I don't think that's being a gold digger.
Wait, you said it sound gold diggerish.
That's what I think his name D or MD said. Romance fades after 2 or 3. That's why you find out who they are. That's true. But see, this is why I say I don't want to be romantically in love with somebody. Did y'all hear me say I want to be in love with my friend? You know what I'm saying? I want to be in love with that friend that I've laughed and joke with. I don't want to fall romantically in love because romance does not last. Last. Laughter lasts a lifetime. Romance does not. Romance is here and there, and I truly believe that. But if I can laugh with you, talk crap with you, we can joke together, watch movies, all of those stuff, but it's fun to be around you. You know what I'm saying? If I got to try to be romantic and take you on a fancy trip and try to think of something exotic all the time, that's not going to work for the rest of our lives. But if I can sit there and you can call me, big head, and I can call you, flat foot, whatever, and we're laughing about those type of things. That's the woman I want to be with, that we can make fun of each other, but have fun and just grow old together and understand and live life with our own personal philosophies. And, I grow through her and she grow through me, and I learn from her and she learned from me. That's what I'm looking for. That's for the younger ones. I understand your point. Thank you. I mean, but at our age, we're not into all this stuff you see on social media. No matter how much money you got, if you're financially stable in what you're doing in your life, you got your house, you got your car, you got your 401k, you're over 50. You're looking for somebody that's you want to spend time with now. You know what I'm saying? The money is not a real issue. You may not have a lot of it, but you have enough of it. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to go to Paris every year, but you can go to take a Cancun trip, or you can go, take one of those cruises, once a year, every 2 years. And that's okay for most people. And that's the person I want to be with. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. QJ, if you're still on here, hopefully there was no hard feeling, but we love you to death. Thank you guys for locking into the Joe Lockett Show. If you haven't, do me a favor, hit the follow button on our shows. Hit that follow button. I appreciate you. Okay, make sure you follow us. And if you can and you want to, our subscription, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you. We thank you for the new subscribers we have on Facebook, the new subscribers that we have on our shows, and we have new merch that's out. My time, my choice, my life. Make sure you guys go to joelockett.com. All support is welcome. We thank you guys so much for making the show. And I'm trying to get to 12,000 before the end of next month. So we hit 11,000. So go ahead and hit the follow button. It's free, y'all. Hit the follow button on wherever you are. I appreciate you. I think we had 16,000 on Facebook. So let's get up to 17,000. Y'all, I appreciate y'all guys and ladies and gentlemen so much. But don't come on the show if you ain't ready for us. Because me and nephew going to come at you for real.
Come at you.
Dead mom. Ice to Moss. What does all that means? It means your boy Joe Lockett. It means I love you.
See y'all later.
All right.